Yeah, garbage in, garbage out, that's what we know a lot about as well. For both Jelmer's big data platform, but also for the stuff that Lukas worked on in the past. Lukas worked for Sanoma, I think, 2-3 years ago. On the
a year, a little more than a year.
1 to 2 years ago? Okay. On the content library, later rebranded to the dynamic content platform. But who knows that he's also a real famous singer-songwriter? Who knows he's a famous songwriter that didn't work on the content library before? How's your music career going?
Since my second kid got born last year, it's a little slow.
Is it on? That's always why we do the boring talks before your talk.
Should the light go on, or?
Yeah, that's the peak
okay,
thing.
that's good. So I was saying my music career is a little slow since my second son was born last year. I'm kind of busy cleaning diapers.
But you left Sanoma to go to the States to record a record, right?
Yes, well, I was there for a few weeks to record some stuff. Then I got back, and then I got involved in all kinds of other projects. So I've been kind of busy programming more than making music.
What's still making you more money? Spotify or or coding?
Spotify is like 0.5 cents per stream, and I get maybe 100 streams a day. So you can do the math.
Just enough for coffee.
I need a job.
So, all buy his CDs, and then the plugin is over.
I brought my guitar, so I'll be doing some songs.
Is it the Farewell guitar we gave you when you left?
No, I still have that one, but I didn't bring it.
We got him like a €5 guitar when he left, and I think it was a kid's guitar, right? That's,
I hope so.
Oh, okay.
It's not entirely whole anymore.
We're not here to talk about your music career, but to talk about reactive programming on Android. So please a round of applause for Lukas.
Thank you. So it's great to be here. I worked here for, I think, more than 2 years. And I have very fond memories. It's good to see some familiar faces. I'm a freelance developer, back-end as well as mobile, preferably Android. And the past year I've been working on an app for a startup in San Francisco, where I learned about reactive programming. I'm a late starter. I saw that in 2014 there was a SaKE number 10. I looked it up, where you had a presentation about reactive programming. I know that you're not all developers, but I'm curious to know who's a developer. Okay, good, a lot. Who's a mobile developer? One. Okay, cool. I'm talking to you right now. I'll try to keep it, I mean, it's technical, but I'll try to keep it a little bit accessible. Okay. So I'll talk a little bit about reactive programming at first. Then I want to talk about something called the model view model pattern. We'll get to it later. I'll explain it. And then I want to show some code where I try to demonstrate the benefits of reactive programming. And you know, from the start, I want to say it's not like how do you say that? A golden egg or the egg of Columbus. I don't know if it's Dinglish. I don't know what it is, but it doesn't solve everything. I just found out that it works well in mobile applications where you have a lot of asynchronous processes. RX. So this was 2 years ago. The way reactive programming works is well demonstrated by Excel. Normally in programming, of course, you have the if-then statements, right? You start something, and then if this is the case, you do that. Otherwise, you do that, for loops, etc. The idea with reactive programming is that there's no if statements or for loops. It's all events, and they're all chained. So in this case, you update the cell A1, and everything that's related gets updated as well. You don't have to do anything. Now, I find there's few things less inspiring than Excel, so I thought maybe there's a bit more that speaks to the mind. That's also Dinglish. Who remembers this? Who knows what this is? Incredible Machine, that's right. This must have been in the 90s. It means I'm getting old. And you build a machine. It's like you put all these little things together and you have to solve a puzzle. I mean, you've seen similar examples where inventors have all these devices connected, and you drop a ball on a button and a light goes on, and then the flame turns down, which ignites something else, and et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. And that's kind of what reactive programming does. You have this whole chain of operators, things happening, tools, that respond to an incoming event, and they have an output which propagates through this whole